Hi, boys and girls. This is our final lesson, which is on blending strategies. This is our fourth and last one, our last blending strategy that we are going to learn. And this new strategy is called the I am stuck blending strategy, or the add on the ending. Sometimes you might hear a teacher call it the additive blending, and it just means the same thing as add on the ending. Okay, so let's review the blending strategies that we know so far. What are the three blending strategies we know? Well, the first one is the slow and stretchy. Slow and stretchy is when you take your finger and you slide it really slowly underneath each letter and you make the sounds all together so they flow nicely one into the next. You do not pause or leave any type of breath in between these sounds. Okay, so I'm going to show you what slow and stretchy looks like and sounds like with our first example word, and then I want you to try it with me. Okay, I start right here underneath the first consonant, which of course is a stretchy sound. If you're not sure what a stretchy sound is, go back and check out the letter sound review video. Okay, here we go. Math. Okay, notice that I made only one sound for these two letters. Do you know why that is? If you said because TH is a digraph, that means they are two letters that make only one sound. Whoops, you would be correct. Okay, so TH is a digraph, which is di means two letters. Graph means letters or symbol. So digraph means two letters, one sound. Say that with me. Two letters, one sound. Okay, so TH is an example of a digraph that says f, or sometimes it says v if your voice is on. Other examples are CK, which says k, SH, which says sh. CH, which can say ch, and PH, which makes Mr. F sound. Okay, so those are all digraphs over here in the rainbow pattern. Okay, back to slow and stretchy. You're going to read the first word with me, practicing your slow and stretchy, where you hold on, you stretch out that sound right into the next one. No pausing, no taking a breath in between. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Math. Last time, I will do my fingers. Oh, sorry. And you will make the sounds. Here we go. Well, did you do it? Did you pause in between like ah? Because if you did, that's not slow and stretchy. Slow and stretchy, your sounds continue right from one into the next, like this. Ma. Notice how my voice does not turn off in between. Math. Okay, so if you did it like that, give yourself a thumbs up. Okay, so that is slow and stretchy, and that's a great blending strategy because it makes it really easy to hear each of the sounds as you stretch them out and you slide your finger underneath. Okay, but that strategy does not work with every single word. That strategy only works with words that begin with a stretchy letter sound, which could be a vowel like ah, which is the short sound for A, or a stretchy consonant like my sound for M. Okay, it will not work if you have a word that begins with a stopper letter sound. And again, if you don't know what a stopper letter sound is, check out the review letter sound video. Okay, the second blending strategy we learned so far is tap and sweep, where you just tap out each of the letter sounds and you sweep or you slide your finger quickly underneath to blend the letter sounds and read the whole word. This strategy does not make blending quite as easy as the slow and stretchy, but it is good in a way because it works with any type of word, no matter if it begins with a stretchy, like the in math, or if it begins with a stopper letter sound like this one. T. T is an example of a stopper sound. We stop that sound short. T. Try it with me. T. You cannot stretch out the sound T. If you do, the sound will change. Okay, if the sound changes, it cannot be a stretchy. It is a stopper. Okay, so let's try the tap and sweep with our stopper word here. Are you ready? Okay, my magic finger's up. I'm going to tap out each letter. You can tap with me. Then I'm going to put them together to say the word. And then you're going to try the second time with me and then on your own. Here we go. T, g, tug. Good, now do it with me. Ready? Magic finger up, underneath our stopper T. All together, tap and sweep. Here we go. T, g, tug. Excellent, kiss your brain. Now I'm gonna put my fingers up with you, but this time you're gonna tap and sweep the sounds all by yourself. Ready to practice? Go. And the word was tug. Excellent, kiss your brain. All right, our third strategy is the onset and the rhyme, which means the onset is your beginning letter sound or your beginning blend or your beginning digraph, which are all of these consonants. I have the consonants as blue on my screen. All the consonants that come before the first vowel in a word or syllable. Okay, so that's the onset. Think onset is the beginning, is the start of something. Okay, so in this word, the B would be the only letter that's part of the onset. Okay, the rhyme is the chunk. That would be the vowel and any other letters that come after it. Sometimes that could be a consonant, making it closed. It's closing in the vowel. Sometimes if I didn't have the consonant, the syllable or the word might just end with one vowel. Okay, and sometimes the rhyme is a vowel, consonant, and then a silent, sneaky E on the end. Okay, so there are lots of different familiar chunks, which we call rhymes. And fun fact, words that have the same R-I-M-E rhyme are also words that are going to rhyme, as in R-H-Y-M-E. Okay, like a nursery rhyme. Or like the word frog, which is going to have the same rhyme as this word right here. What is that rhyme, boys and girls? Good, the rhyme in this word is og. So let's use our onset and our rhyme and then practice blending the word using onset and rhyme. Here we go. B, og, bog. Good. I'm going to tap with only one finger this time. Get your magic finger up right underneath the B, which is the onset. We're going to tap out the onset, tap out the rhyme, and then put them together. Here we go. B, og, bog. Now it's your turn to make the sounds on your own, but don't forget, onset, rhyme. Here you go. Very good. If you said bog, give yourselves a round of applause. Here's a word that would be in the bog family. It looks almost the same because, again, we have that rhyme, the og or the OG. And here it is again. That's a familiar rhyme or a familiar chunk that you see a lot in words. What is this word? Dog. Excellent. So those are the three blending strategies that we know so far. We know slow and stretchy, math, which works with words that begin with stretchy sounds. We know tap and sweep, t-a-g, tug, where you tap out each letter sound and you sweep them together. And then we know the onset and rhyme blending strategy, where you look for that familiar rhyme chunk. Once you know what it is, you can tap the onset, the rhyme, and then blend them together. Okay, so now we are going to continue to our next strategy. And this strategy, here's a good question to ask yourself for this strategy. What do I do when I am really stuck on a word? Okay, so what do you do when you're super duper stuck? What is the I am stuck or the add on the ending strategy? And the teacher name for it is additive. Additive blending. Okay, and I'm going to show you what this looks like and sounds like. The if you are having trouble breaking apart and sounding the parts of a word out, you tried tapping out each letter sound and sweeping them together. You've tried, if it starts with a stretchy sound like this one, you've tried the slow and stretchy strategy and you just can't figure it out. You've looked for the onset, you looked for the rhyme, you look for familiar chunks, familiar patterns you know, like your digraphs or your blends, and you just can't figure it out. You're super duper stuck. Okay, this is a strategy to use only when you are very stuck on a word and when you're just totally lost, when you feel like you're gonna give up. Don't give up. Instead, try the fourth blending strategy. This is not one that you're gonna use all the time because it adds an extra step to the blending process, but it is a good one to use only when you're super duper stuck. Okay, so when you're adding on the ending, you start with a basic tap and sweep. You're gonna tap your finger underneath the letters in the word as you make the sounds, like this. B, A, G. But let's pretend like I don't know what that is. B-A-G. I go back and tap again a little faster. B-A-G, B-A-G, B-A-G. And then when I think I'm ready to blend it, I go to blend it, but I say, ugh. Did you notice my mistake? Watch again. Oops. B-A-G, 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 ugh. Yeah, I totally left off my beginning sound when I blended it. Okay, so if you are doing that at home, or parents, if your child is doing that at home, if they're going back and blending, but they're only saying the rhyme chunk in the word, they're leaving off that beginning, or maybe they're getting the beginning and the middle, but they're messing up and they're saying the wrong sound when you get to this final ending consonant, then this is a good strategy to teach, the I am stuck or the add on the ending blending strategy. Okay, and here's what it looks like. You start out tapping like I just did. B-A-G. Still not ready to sweep and blend it together, so I'm going to tap a little faster. B-A-G. If I'm really stuck and I just am not ready to blend those sounds together, I am going to tap the first two, try blending those two, and then I'm going to hold on to that vowel because vowels are always stretchy. And then I'm going to add on that ending sound. Then I'll go back and sweep. Okay, so instead of just a tap and a sweep, you're going to tap, blend the first two, add on the ending, and then sweep it all together. So there's an extra step or two there. Okay, so here's what it looks like and sounds like. B, A, ba, g, bug. Okay, so notice we added a little, I used my little creative pen there on my smart screen to sort of show you what the pattern would look like. The dots would be my taps and the lines would be the sweeps. So you are adding an extra step there. Okay, but that's okay because this is a really good strategy for when you're stuck or when you're just beginning to blend words. Okay, so maybe if your child's still like beginning, middle, end of kindergarten, and they're just learning how to put the letter sounds together to blend and read whole words, this might be a really good strategy to start with if they're first learning, okay? And then when they're ready, they can move from this extra step for the additive or the add on the ending or the I'm stuck blending strategy into just the tap and sweep blending strategy. Okay, so if they're first learning, this might be a good go-to first strategy, or it's just really good if they're already, they should already be blending and they just get a little mixed up when they're ending sounds sometimes, or they blend and they might leave off a letter from the beginning there. This is a good strategy to use. Okay, let's do one more together. This time the word is going to have 4 letters, and I will tell you it has 4 individual sounds. Okay, so each of these letters will have its own sound. Okay, ST is not like our digraphs. Okay, it's not 2 letters that have one sound. ST is called a consonant blend. Consonant blends are 2 consonants standing next to each other in a word, but they each still have their own sound. So it's 2 consonants and they have their own 2 sounds. Okay, so it'd be st. So here's what the I am stuck or the add on the ending strategy would look like and sound like with a word that has 4 letters and an ending blend. Okay. N, e, ne, s, nest, nest, nest. It's nest. Did I get it right? Give me thumbs up or thumbs down, boys and girls. Okay, you try them both with me. Are you ready? Let's start with this one. Magic finger up underneath your onset or your beginning. Here we go. B, blend up. Ba, g, bug. Good. Now remember, for this one, we're adding in more steps. See the colored rainbow lines when I added steps? Yeah, this one's gonna have more steps. So we tap out the first 2, blend those together, add on the 3rd letter sound. Blend those together and add on the final, which is the 4th letter sound. Then we blend the whole thing. Here we go. N, e, ne, s, nest, nest. Now say it even faster. Nest. Okay, so sometimes there's actually another line there, another step. So n, e, ne, s, nest, nest. And sometimes you have to say it again to hear yourself to figure out, oh, I know that word, it's nest. Okay, so let's try some more. All right, this word has a digraph, one of those patterns that there are 2 consonant letters that make one sound. Do you know what the CK digraph says? If you said k, you are correct. Okay, let's do this one all together. Magic finger up underneath the beginning onset, which is a K. Okay, so remember, we're going to tap the first 2, blend together, and then add on the ending. Here we go. K, k, k. Did you hear the word? Say it. Kick. Oh, very good. All right, let's do another one. Ready? This time you make the sounds and I tap my finger. Did you say it? Okay, let's check it together. Ready? One more time. L, e, leg. Leg. If that's what you said the first time, give yourself a round of applause. Yay. Okay, legs. We have kick, leg. Ooh, I'm going to show you, come on. I'm going to show you what happens. Sorry, I had to get rid of that there. When you have a word that ends with S. Okay, so when you have a word that ends with S, you just focus on, let's pretend like the S isn't even there. This is called the base or the, I keep flinging stuff across the screen. The base or the root word, okay? So the base or the root word is a word without the ending, which could be an S. Sometimes it's ES, sometimes it's ing, spelled ING, sometimes it's ED. Okay, so we're gonna pretend like the S isn't even there, and we're just gonna focus on the root part of the word, the base word. Let's use the additive or the add on the ending strategy that we just practiced. Here we go. L, e, leg. Now say the whole base word together. Leg. But, oh, there's an ending. I can't skip my endings. If I do that when I'm reading a book or a sentence, it's not going to sound right. Let's go back and say leg, but this time we're going to add the ending. Ready? Legs. Good, legs. The S kind of sounds like a Z at the end. S does that sometimes. Sometimes when it's at the end of a word, it can say S, and sometimes it can say Z, like in legs. Okay, so that's how you would do it if it has an ending. You just pretend like the ending's not there. If you're trying to figure out how to blend the word, like the root word, then you say it again with the ending. Okay, so the S means that I have more than one. So that kind of makes sense, okay, because I have more than one leg. I actually have two legs. Okay, here is a word that we've already had, but I want you to do it this time. I'm going to tap with you, but I want you to say the sounds all by yourself to blend it. Ready? Here we go. All together? If you said math, kiss your brain. It was math. Math. All right, your turn again. This one's on your own. Magic finger up. Oh, and look. We have a blend at the end. That means we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4 letters and 4 different sounds. Here we go. From the beginning. All right, if you didn't know, if you weren't sure if you got that, I'll let you do it one more time while I tap. I'll put the little rainbow dots underneath so you can see. Ready? G. I. And the whole word is gift. If you said gift, give yourself a round of applause. Okay, let's see if we can go back and read all these words fast together. Ready? Let's just blend the whole thing. Let's see if you can remember them. Kick. Leg. With the ending, legs, math, and gift. Very good. So boys and girls, guess what? You now know all 4 blending strategies that we can use to solve words. Let me make my screen the right size. Okay. Sorry about that. So now, if I ask you what are the 4 blending strategies we know, you can tell me all of them. There's slow and stretchy, math. There's tap and sweep, tug. There's the onset and the rhyme. Let's do that one. Og, bog. And then there's the I am stuck, or the add on the ending strategy, where you tap out the first 2 sounds, blend those together, say the 3rd sound, and blend the whole thing like this. Tug. Tug. Okay, excellent. So now you know the 4 blending strategies that we can use to help us blend the letter sounds to read the whole word. If you stayed with me and you did a great job keeping up with me and reading the words, then give yourselves a pat on the back, a big air hug, and a round of applause, because I am super duper proud. And that is the last of our videos on the 4 blending strategies and how you can use these blending strategies to help you say and read whole words. Okay, thank you for watching the videos, and I hope that you are finding them useful and helpful while you're learning from home. Miss you. Bye.